Hey, Good Friday. It's Good Friday. Markets are closed. I was just watching an interview on YouTube with Bill O'Reilly. I don't know what you think about Bill O'Reilly. I think he's an interesting presenter. He's an interesting commentator. I think he's often wrong about things, but his presentation style is strong. He can be funny at times. He is intelligent. The guy is intelligent. He has a way of communicating, just the cadence, the inflection in his voice, the tone. I think he's very good. I do think he's very good. Having said that, he was questioned about the tariffs, and he made the mistake. Actually, it's a mistake that I made initially until I was corrected. And then I went and I looked it up and I checked it out. But he was questioned on the tariffs, where the host said, we're going to have to pay the tariffs. So why is Trump doing that? And O'Reilly said, no, that's not how it works. And you know, when O'Reilly makes a point, he makes it in a very commanding way. In some cases, he could even be a little condescending, like, I know more than you, so don't question me. And O'Reilly said, no, that's not how it works. The tariffs are paid by the foreign countries, the exporters. He called them the importers, but he meant the ones who are sending the goods over here to us. That's not how it works. The way the tariffs work is that tariff is paid once the goods enter the country, once they cross the border. That means American companies who are importing, or ultimately consumers pay the tariffs if that cost is passed along to the consumer. But, and O'Reilly was like very adamant because the host was pushing back on that, saying, I don't think that's the way it goes. And O'Reilly said, look, that is the way it works. I'm telling you, you could disagree all you want, but that is how it works. And I saw in the comments on the video, everybody commented, that's not how it works. And there was even a guy on there who described his own personal situation. He imports stuff from China, and he said, we just had to pay a 25% tariff last week. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to claim our goods. So that's how it works. So anyway, that shows you there's a lot of confusion out there. A lot of confusion out there. And I think Trump is even confused, because the whole thing has been pitched as they're ripping us off with money. Why do we care about their money? We are getting the goods. The money that they get from us is money created by the government, printed money. We get the good. Now, I've done videos on this before. Like, I don't agree. I think this whole thing is crazy. And I think, again, it is driven by a belief that is completely wrong, completely, destructive. Just, it's going to set us back. But again, I'm not the guy making policy, so don't blame me. And yes, for all you, there's a lot of you guys out there with Trump derangement syndrome, because every time I post something up like this and I say, well, look, I voted for Trump, I want him to succeed, the comments are almost universally aligned against Trump and me for having voted for Trump. But I don't care. It's crazy. He surrounded himself with a terrible economic team, but that's going to be the case no matter who is the president, because it may not be in the issue of tariffs. It might be in the issue of something else like debt and deficits. We always have that problem because there is a massive massive mythology surrounding that is completely wrong. So every president is going to surround himself or herself with the wrong economics team, because this belief system, it pervades, it is everywhere, rampant, embedded throughout the economics and policy level. So you're not going to escape that. If it's not going to be about tariffs, it'll be about something else. It'll be about debt and deficits. The Democrats have the same problem. You know, we gotta tax the rich to pay for. I mean, you know who said it the other day? Great. Some of you sent me even the clip of this. That guy, the El Salvadorian president, Bukele, whatever his name is. He came right out and said that taxes don't pay for government spending. So somebody educated him on MMT, which was very cool when I saw that. But anyway, no matter who's president, Democrat, Republican, you're going to get a bad economic team. Foreign policy could be different. Okay? Other policy, defense, this kind of thing could be different. But when it comes to economics, because the entire profession and the entire policy apparatus is embedded with this perverse, wrong, it's a combination of monetarism and gold standard thinking, they're all going to have terrible economics teams. All of them. It doesn't matter who. It doesn't matter. And no, you're not going to get any one of these people to bring on board an MMT trained economist. We saw what happened with Stephanie Kelton when she was the economics advisor or something to the Democratic Party when back in what was like 2016 or something, I don't remember. She's gone. She's out. I mean, she's doing little debates with people. Like nobody even talks about her anymore. So yeah, that's what I heard today. Anyway, enjoy your day if you have the day off, and have a happy Easter, everybody. Bye.